Good evening. Good evening, YouTube, and welcome. Let's see if there's anyone on. Doing some specky tonight, specky games. The Sinclair Spectrum was my first home computer, and yes, I've got a few games to play on here. Some demos. Well, I don't know if the demos are any good or not, but some of the music was pretty good for the 128K. I had the Toast Rack version. So let's start some demos action. Hopefully the demos won't be as bad as the Amiga ones the other week. I've had to I had to take that one down just temporarily whilst I edit it because there were some dodgy graphics in there. Let's just say that. But good evening, Simon. And yes, well, I hope you've got a takeaway because I fancy a takeaway. But yeah, I'm being good at the moment. So yeah, doing a bit of Spectrum tonight. Let's try. I'm not going to sit there and let you wait for everything to load. So everything's on fast load at the moment. So you may have a little bit of loading involved, but I'll tell you what I need to do is get the audio set up. That would help, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Here we go. Not a very interesting sound so far. Yeah, that crashed. Okay, well, this is going on to a good start already. So, without further ado, I think it's time for some Treasure Island Disney. Check out that speech. Now, this is the first game I ever played on the Sinclair Spectrum. I like the digitised speech in it, was quite impressive. Anyway, how are you, Simon? Hope you're good. If you can hear the fan in the background, it's so hot in here. I'm not joking. So most normal people will be outside in the gardens tonight, but no, I'm sat inside. Sat inside playing games. That's what I do in the summer. Anyway, let's start. I'm having to use the keyboard tonight because I'm having some problems setting up the joystick for the Spectrum. So you have to bear with me. It's going to be usual fashion and style of playing the games badly. Right. So anyone who doesn't know Dizzy, I mean, I don't know where you've been for the last 30 years. Nearly 40 years. Wow. Actually, it's going to be nearly 50 years in 8 years' time. Does that make you feel old? Actually, might be not quite that much, but anyway. I haven't got my monocle though, Simon. I need to get a monocle for Games Master. The original one with Patrick Moore. So basically, Dizzy, you're an egg with boxing gloves. For some reason I can't jump. So what I need to do is hopefully one of these keys will be jump, which is very frustrating. That's enter. But yes, I'm an egg with some boxing gloves, and as you go past, as you can see when you go past objects, I change colour. Now that's not anything to do with the game, that's the Spectrum. It would help if I had a jump key. Let's just see which one it used to be spacebar. It seems that spacebar doesn't want to work. Well, I could pick up the treasure box. Oh, you daft egg. Right. Maybe if I reset it. This is how it starts. Yes, this is the tape loading screen I had on my 128K Spectrum Plus. I had the toast rack. I've still got it. I don't know if I should plug it in. It did work about 5 years ago, but I think it may need some recap job. Some of the caps have gone a bit. Some of the caps have gone a bit fishy when I switch it on. So yes, it's time to get it recapped. But I'm using emulator because it's supposedly not so bad. Yeah, it does look like Dizzy's laying an egg. Well, it's an egg laying an egg. That's interesting. Let's try it again. Gotta love that speech, haven't you? Why won't my keyboard work? This is what I said. This is probably going to be some issues with controls tonight. Now it's just jumping all the time now. You can't win with this one. I think we're going to have to try a different one. Yeah, I think that one's buggered. This was the sequel, Fantasy World. As you heard. Now, this was bound to happen. Issues with keys. Ah, here we go. Now, if I remember rightly, you had to get past this troll, give him an apple. He tells you how to put the fire out. Yes. Try putting the bread on the fire. No, the water. You could put the bread on the fire, you could toast it. Eat your way out of the fire. They didn't think of that one, did they? Oh, bollocks. No, let's see now, I've just fried myself. Oh, for God's sake. It's total either poaching myself, scrambled or fried. I'm not sure. Let's try and put this fire out without... Now I'm going to have a jumping issue again. Bizarre. I've got the bread. I'm trying to pick it up. It's a shame you can't like define the keys in this game. One of these keys is jump. I'm trying to find out which one it is. You have to bear with me a second whilst I find the jump key. You stupid egg. Oh, here we go. Right. That doesn't make any sense. Well, this is the Spectrum. You see, it was fun trying to get games to work on it back in the day. I didn't think I was going to have the same problem on the emulator though. Well, I guess it's emulating it properly, so it doesn't work. So, bear with me a second, because I am going to change some settings, and hopefully it'll work. Okay, that didn't work. So, let's try and find something that might actually work. Yeah, the sounds were good. This is a game I used to play to death, though. It's kind of like a 3D shoot 'em up, in a way. Spacebar works now. Typical way. Basically, it's just like a shoot 'em up. I used to love this. Oh, bugger. So the Spectrum suffers with a thing called colour clash, and I don't know exactly why. Someone will probably tell me. But basically, certain things change colour when you go in front of them, but it was a trait of the Spectrum. This was quite a hard game, actually. As the level, as it progressed, I think I have to jump this bit. Yes, it jumped. Oh, yeah. I'll dodge these pyramid-y things. So the music's quite hypnotic, isn't it? Either hypnotic or annoying, I'm not quite sure. Depends how you look at it. Can get a bit annoying after a while, but did it even make it into the top 10? 5 even. Bugger. It's a bit trancey. Need some big fish, little fish cardboard box, some drums. Now, I've got this on the Commodore 64 and the music is completely different. That is almost like 70s disco on there. It's very strange. It's quite good. Graphics are slightly better on the C64 as well, but there we go. I still like the specky version because this is the computer I grew up with. I remember my mum brought this home for me. It was all boxed up and it was second hand because that's all we could afford at the time. And I absolutely loved it. I learnt to program on it, basic. I learnt how to play games on it. That's what I learned to play on. That's what it was for. You couldn't do much else on it really. But it got me into computers. Lucky you don't start right from the beginning each time. Lucky for you as well, because you're watching it. It was the start of my gaming life. Actually, bugger, I don't even know how you get past that bit. Oh, if I'm honest, the start of my gaming life, remember my dad brought home a Atari Pong. It was an Atari Pong clone. It's like, I think it was called the Tandy TV scoreboard. Now basically it was like 2 wheels, and it was just like tennis. So you could have tennis, squash. Can't remember what else it was. You could have 2 players. It's just like a little wheel controller. Just like a score, really. You just had to get the highest score. It's very basic, black and white, plugged into the TV. That was the first gaming experience I've ever had. Anyway, let's find something different before you all go mad with the music. Now another... yes. I haven't actually played this on the Spectrum before. I've wanted to, so this will be interesting to see if I can actually get it to work. Ooh, right, okay. Keyboard. 1 player. I don't want joystick. I don't think it works. Didn't really. Oh, I have got keys. Bugger. That's flip. Okay. Okay. Down. Oh, they didn't pick these. These keys aren't very good. At least I can sort of play it. So the Atari ST, nice one. So that was your first... Was that your first gaming experience then, Simon? Yeah, the Atari ST. Wouldn't it be helpful if I could find the fire button? Ah, there we go. Love the sound effects on this. I might turn that down in case your ears are going to pop. You might be bleeding by now. Oh, it's player 2, that's why it doesn't work. I see, because I've selected 2 players, you see. Let's see if I can just select 1 player. There we go. Oops. See, this all the games on this were loaded on cassette, you see. Well, the later versions had a disk drive. I think it was a Spectrum Plus 3 that had a disk drive. So I had cassettes. And it sometimes used to take about 10 minutes or so, but it used to feel like hours. And then you'd get to the very last part of the tape loading process. I'm not having a very good time with the controls on this. As you can see, I'm just going left and right. Yes. It's not going to work, is it? Ah, go back. No, that way. Bollocks. Right. Try again. It's left, right, up and down. So, up is that. Let's try this. Ah, the floppy disk drive, yes. Yes, I can't fly into those square things. as you can see, I've never played the Sinclair Spectrum version of this. Almost like it's a 48K game. So, yes, my first experience of floppy drives were on the Amiga. And everything would load off cassette tape. Oh, bugger. Let's try something different. This controls are winding me up on that. Ah, yes. This is a classic game. If it loads, it's on quick load, so hopefully it won't take. It used to take a very long time to load off cassette, so it may take a little while on here, but. You know, I can always sing you a song if it gets really bad, but then I'll end up losing my only viewer at the moment. So, should be a fast load. I think that's I think we need to find a different version of that. Chase HQ and was such a great game. Try this one. Here we go. That was Chase HQ 2. Oh, okay. I've never played this one. Chase HQ 1. I think we need to find number 1 first, because that's a classic. Never played Chase HQ 2 actually. So that's one to have a look at later. Ah, here we go. I've stopped the cassette tape. So, define keys. Define keys. 4. Yes. Okay, it didn't let me define the keys. That'd be fun then. I'm keyboard, but press gear to play. Help. Now this had digitised speech in it. The Amiga version was quite good as well. But for 128K Spectrum, it's quite impressive. When it works. Oh, here we go. No idea what the keys are. See, he's saying, "Let's go, man! Hurry up!" I think the robbers got away by now. Damn you, Spectrum! Right, must be a different version of that. Let's try number 2. At least that one. Wait. Works or not? Here we go. Cool. It is a bit outrunny, but you've got to chase. Okay, I've got like a little dude can get out and shoot a gun. That's different. Ah, so that's forward. Right. That's left and right. Wow. Check out the graphics. You didn't have very many colours because it was kind of CGA, so cyan, magenta, green. Can't remember how many colours are all together. Yellow, obviously. Blue. Oh, so it's a little crosshair. 2 credits remaining. Continue. Yes. Now, on the first Chase HQ, you used to get a turbo, so I wonder if that turbo, T for turbo. Oh, got my siren on now. I'm chasing something. I guess it's that dude in. Oh, come here. I had to turn the sound down a bit because probably drive you around the bend after a while. Take it, I've got to shoot this car. I've got unlimited bullets by the sound of it as well. Yeah, the digital rev counter's awesome. It's a bit like Knight Rider. Like Kit. Funny enough, I was watching a YouTube video last night. It's a channel that I follow. It's called, I think it's called Big Car. It's a really good channel, about cars. Might have been an older video, I can't remember now, but it was about the Lagonda. Now that was a quite unique car for its day. Go and have a look at that. Check out the dashboard on it. I think it was made by Aston Martin. It wasn't very popular though. Right, this is... I think we should try something else. Ah, here's a classic. Bit of Robocop. For some reason it wanted to go to 2, so we'll try number 1. Yep. Music in this was pretty cool. When it loads. A lot of the time it was let's find out. It's not like aha. That might explain. Try this then. Work. Please work. I'm not having a very good night on here tonight. Just going to stay on this. It's kind of a matter of finding games that actually work on here. So here we go. Let's try Robocop 3. This one. Let's try that. Poor planning on my behalf, I think. Right. This is kind of like the cassette tape image. There you go. Have a bit of digitised speech again. Robocop. Now the music, title music of this game is awesome. Not bad for 8-bit music. What's the first ever game you played, just out of interest, on your Atari ST? Took quite a bit of programming, I reckon. Right, let's get into it. Let's try it. Right, now, here we go. This is what I wanted. So, right, left, up, fire. Can't have that for fire, so we're going to have that. Right.
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Cool. So here we go. Ah, Lotus 2. Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. Fantastic game. Now, funny you should say the Atari ST, because it has a slight connection to the Sinclair Spectrum, and that is the sound chip. It had an AY Yamaha sound chip in the ST, as well as other bits and pieces. I always wanted the ST because it had MIDI capability. I think I've run out of bullets now. Don't kill me. I need some bullets. Just Here we go. Let's try again. I ran out of bullets that time. Yeah, no, the Atari ST was an awesome computer actually. 16-bit. There's always the war between Commodore and Atari, especially at school. You either had an Amiga or you had an ST. I had neither, I had a Spectrum, so... Let's try and find some power-ups. Oh, bugger. Oh. Oh. There were some technically very impressive games on the Sinclair Spectrum. One of them, I will probably try it next. Where the controls work or not, that's another story. And that was hard driving. I always thought the graphics were quite impressive, considering it was kind of a 3D game. Oh, this dude with the chainsaw keeps getting me. Someone's going to come out that door, I can tell. Let's go. What is that I'm picking? I guess it was a pot of jam. You can just pretend it's a pot of jam. Robocop likes to eat jam. It's been so many years since I've actually played this. well, yeah, no, that's I totally understand. I remember my sister actually got a Sega Master System, and we ended up sharing that for a while. It was either the Master System or my Spectrum. So the Master System being instant game loading seemed to run each time, and that was the first sort of console we ended up having. Alex Kidd in Miracle World built in. But yeah, the ST must have been quite a cool machine to have and share with your brother. That's awesome. Let's try something different. Let's see what else might work. I'm going to try another Dizzy game. If my sister's watching, because she said she might pop on. Hello, if you are. Dizzy. This is a Dizzy game. For my sister, because she likes Dizzy. Okay. Now we've got. Oh, there we go. I have actually got a jump button in this one. Fantastic. I'm not going to play this one. I didn't fry myself in the fire. It's one of those ones you have to pick up all the items. Now, a lot of people hated Dizzy. I didn't. I used to love it. I know. I hear what you're saying. I did love Dizzy though. Drop the pile of leaves. I put the leaves in front of the door. Set fire with the matches. Let's pour some petrol on it as well. Oh no, we haven't got any of that. I've only got water to put out. I wanted to put some petrol on it as well, so that make it go up a bit. Jug of water. There we go. See the colour clash, this is what I mean. So Dizzy's supposed to be white in this. He's actually meant to be white with red boxing gloves. But I was asking a bit too much of the Sinclair. But colour clash is... I'm not quite sure why it does it. It's to do with the way the pixels collide with each other. Or certain area sizes. Someone might be able to tell me what it's all about. What's the matter? Rockwart, the evil troll, has taken over the castle whilst the king is away on crusades. There we go. Yes. And to make matters worse, the princess is trapped in the castle. Well, there you go. I also have to rescue the princess. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Rescue the princess. He's given me a magic carpet. Oh, it's a troll. Ah. Bugger. He didn't like me. He chucked me over. I want the pickaxe though. Oi, get lost, says the troll. Let's try and pick that pickaxe. Ah, there we go. A heavy pickaxe. Well, it can't be that heavy because I can jump still. That's what I like about this one. So you've got 3 lives in this. And you've got a power bar as well, so you can get power-ups from the cherries. And a small cage. Oh, some cherries behind it. There you go. There's a lion with a owl. My poor foot. I was walking near the castle when this big bad troll came along and pushed me into the rose bushes. What a bastard. Hey, that troll's gonna get some, yes. Oh wow, your granddad had a Mars system. You had a cool granddad. I like that. My granddad didn't even know what to do with a computer. I think it scared him a little bit. He was very mechanically minded, but the computer side of things was Yeah, he wasn't too clued up on any of that. Let's see if I can jump onto this boat. Oh, that was just fluke, I'll tell you. We nearly had a poached egg. I'm not sure what this dude wants. Pay me before you can pass. Go and find something valuable. Oh, why have you chucked me into the water? Now I've got to go back. I think I need to use the pickaxe to mine something valuable. Hopefully the boat will be back here in a minute. It's like waiting for the Isle of Wight ferry, isn't it? Oh, bat decided to nibble at me. Pickaxe mix light work of the rock. There we go. I've just bashed a hole in the wall. What I might do is let's drop that. No, I just dropped that. I want to leave that there. Let's see if I can get up on here. So, a gold nugget. Hopefully that ferryman would like the gold nugget. Because if he doesn't, there's nothing else that's valuable around here. Oh, oh, oh! Get away from the bat. Used to play Dizzy quite a lot with my sister. Oops. Oh no. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Still, that's very cool that they got you a Master System to play on when you went over. Yeah, there's quite a few good games on the Master System. Okay. So, eek eek, what a cute little fluffle. A fluffle. See if I can trap it in the cage. You put the cage on the ground, but the fluffle couldn't be more disinterested. So what have I got to do to get that thing in there? I would entice him into the cage somehow. Just to let you know, I've never completed this game, so I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. This is one of the later versions. I think this is number 6. I think the only Dizzy game I've ever completed is Fantasy World Dizzy. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? He likes to roll. Ah, bugger it. I need to try and get on this platform. Ah, there we go, done it. No, 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 stop! Stop rolling! Oh, you... I mean, you shouldn't be able to, should have cracked by now. Oh, bugger it. I was killed by a bat. There we go. Let's find something for you, Mr. Jessup, whilst you're on. And no, not that, as we've already tried that. Where is it? Here we go. Not sure if this is going to work or not, but let's try it. Check that out. It's a very strange grin he's got on his face there as well. Oh yes, there you go, music. Bit of Knight Rider for you. Move your cursor to the location of your choice and press the fire button. That's going to be interesting. So, oh, Bugsy. It'd be nice to know what the fire button was actually. You have failed. Complete. People didn't know what the fire button was. That's Devon again, isn't it? Oh, you. Right. Let's see if I can get a control to work on this. Some variety. Maybe. Maybe not. It looks like he's been sunburnt, doesn't he? Yeah, I have to admit. But it also looks like none of the controls work on it, which is another... Oh well. We might have to come back to that one. Let's try something else. That didn't work. Some of the ROMs are a bit iffy, so let's try... Just give this a reset. It's a bit more glitchy than most of the other emulators I've got. Some of the ROMs probably a little bit hit and miss. Okay, this is He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Oh dear. Well, I think I can control it. It's kind of like, why would I want to? Status. Okay, well at least they put him in a his own pixel enclosure, so it doesn't color clash with anything. But that's what happens if you don't want color clash, I think. Maybe that was just an idea. Oh look, I can jump. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, some of the number buttons along the top then. That's must have a fire button. Yes, he did. Kit did do me up like a kipper. What's more interesting is what I'm actually supposed to do in this game. So this is He-Man. Is that supposed to be Castle Grayskull? Some skeletons in there somewhere. I don't know, some green castle, so no sound on it. Oh, so you just jump on them. Yes, definitely not one of the best games I've seen on the Sinclair Spectrum. It's probably a 16K special, maybe 48K. So I've got to the edge of the world. Can I go inside this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. He-Man! It's got no power and there's no grayskull. Oh. What's happened there? Your shield is exhausted. I think my patience is exhausted. Don't know about yours. I think try Terrorhawks. I'm just picking random stuff out. Maybe there's something you know or you fancy having a look at. Just give us a shout. I'll see if I can find it. Then the second thing is I'll see if I can play it. The thing is, the Sinclair was quite a capable machine, really. It could do some pretty good stuff, but unfortunately, I don't think I've got anything I could show you that's that good on it, really. Maybe I'll try and find some demos. Some of the demo scene on the Sinclair was quite good. I still think the Commodore 64 though. I know a lot of people are going to slate me now, but that was a very impressive game. But you know, Sinclair got his computers in people's homes for whatever the price was, reasonable price, and I have one, so I mean it's working. Very yellow. I guess you meant the He-Man. Yes. 2. Keyboard. Fire. Quite sure what this Terrorhawks is. Interesting. Yeah, so no idea what this. Of some sort of 3D shooter. Which you can't steer very well. Yes. But it was early computing. That's all I'm saying. Yes, I think we'll give that a bit of a wide. Here we go. This is another one of my favourites. Great music, great game. Cybernoid 1 and 2. I had the option of defining the keys there. But basically, yeah, here we go. God, I'm gonna have to reset that. That's really annoying. There we go. That's what I wanted. So basically, this little space pod thing, sort of a shoot 'em uppy puzzle, not puzzle, mazy, sort of get around the, dodge the weird things in each room. I know what I'm talking about, even if you don't. Gonna get blown up though. If I remember rightly, you can change your weapons. Bombs, shield. Shield's what I want. Now, I had this. This was on the Atari ST and on the Amiga. Never get the power-ups in this. Bugger. Get some bouncy bombs. Oh. Games were a lot harder back then. That's what I wanted. And I remember, if you stay in the room too long, in this particular, you just explode, so you have to move. So shield. Ooh, that was close. Let's try the second version of this. That was just as good. Music was slightly better. Not that version, that's the 48K version. Let's find the 128K version of that game. You could play it, if you had a 48K rubber key Spectrum, you could play it still, but obviously you're limited, the sound wasn't quite as good. Cybernoid. I want. Here we go. Slightly better graphics. Slightly better gameplay. Very good game. Oh, I got shot by a jellyfish thing. Some space jellyfish. Now, when I first played this, I noticed that that's the original spacecraft from the original Cybernoid. You can have it as like a satellite. It shoots. I don't think that gets anything. Unfortunately, you don't have Minecraft on the Sinclair Spectrum. I will do. Do you know what? I am going to do a Minecraft stream one night. Maybe the next stream I do will be a Minecraft. Yeah, so that's something I'm going to try next, because we have got a server running, so that would be quite a good thing to give you a little tour around. Now, a friend of mine, Mark, he's one of the members of our server, and I've known him for a while now. A friend of mine. He has got a YouTube channel, Lactobacillus P, I believe. Now he's done many Minecraft tours of our little server, so it's definitely worth watching. But I shall definitely look into doing that next time. I'm not sure how my PC will cope, but I will give it a try. Maybe next weekend or the one after I'll do a Minecraft stream. If I can. Oh. See what I mean? If you stay in the room too long, you get eaten by these weird jellyfish creature things, like alien things. I'll try and get up. Ah, that's what I want, one of these. I now have a backwards gun. Rear gun turret. Oh, God, it's a big monstery thing. Oh. That monster, by the way, looks a bit like me in the morning. Right. Let's find something else. Yeah, I will definitely look into doing that because I think a Minecraft. I need to do a tour of that actually. It's not quite so retro, but it looks it. Well, I suppose Minecraft's getting on a bit now. It's in 2010 it started. I think that's when I first downloaded the original testing version of it. It was quite different back then as well. I'm trying to find a now, where is it? It's a game I was going to try. Where is it? This is something I used to play a lot as well. Now, not the Pac-Man, obviously. This is a loading screen. Sometimes you get like these little. These used to pop up on a loading screen just to stop you from going mad looking at the loading bars on the decrunching bars on the side of the screen. Joe Blade, this is see if I can find the fast load version of this. This should be a better. Joe Blade 2. Probably about the same loading speed, unfortunately. So you're quite lucky, really, because you'd always have to wait for the game to load off cassette anyway. Unless you're one of these lucky people with a +3 in a disk drive. Yes, I would have thought that would have loaded, but that's not going to work. See if this one does. Ah, there we go. So this is quite a cool little, kind of like a side-scrolling shooter game type thing. Go into different rooms, you have to sort of collect keys and discs with computer discs and access different doors and things like that. Collect grenades and I'm not sure what the monkeys are for though. Steve, the original cat. Well, I don't know. They named him Steve, I think, after a while, but it didn't really have a name to start with at the beginning. I don't think so. I think eventually it got named Steve. I'm not sure if that was the name of the programmer though. It's Minecraft. No, it wasn't. Minecraft. I remember Minecraft before it was sold out to Microsoft. It looked so basic though when it first came out. It had no textures on the graphics or. I'm this little dude with a cap on going around. I'm supposed to. Oh, okay. Supposed to dodge the policeman or shoot them. Jeez. Oh, I think I've run out of bullets. Oh, well, that's out of ammo. There we go. Nearly dead, out of ammo. I've had it. Oh. Completely dead. Almost dead and then completely dead. At least you know. Nothing worse than being completely dead. There we go. Try and not use all my bullets up, actually. I think you're supposed to find... You get the keys and the disk drives and you can access different levels on the lift when you find the lifts. Ah, that's what I wanted. Ammunition. Ah. What do you know? Someone's left a burger and a bottle of drink for me. That kind of him. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Ah, this is the lift. Go to the lower ground floor. Access to floor 3. I guess it's the highest floor we can go. These little robot things on wheels as well. Ah, so now I'm disguised as a police officer, so I don't get hurt. They all think I'm a policeman. Not quite sure how long it lasts for. Detonator. Do I have Pac-Man? I'd imagine so. I shall have a look. Oh, I've changed back. Now's a good time to go to find Pac-Man. I'm pretty sure there was a Pac-Man. There's several Pac-Man versions on the Sinclair. Let's find the one that actually works though. There was Pac-Mania as well. So it might be Atari Pac-Man. Here we go. Right, S to start the game. Oh. What's the keys? Oh, there you love it, Specky. That's down. Down, down. That's up. Ah, let's say so 5, 8, 5, 8, 7 and 6, eh? Oh, OP, Q&A. Let's try OP, Q&A. I should have remembered OP, Q&A. Right then. OP, Q&A aren't working. They were working. So 5, 5 and 8 left and right. That's a bit backwards. There you go. There's Pac-Man on the Sinclair. That's the end of that. But there were some other Pac games on here. There was one I had actually was Pac-Mania. Let's see if this actually works. I'll show you. Keyboard. Guess the keys. Let's just guess the keys. See what it does. It might work. It might not. No, it didn't. But there you go. That was that one. Trying to find some demos now. Definitely not those ones. Now I did this last time on the Amiga. I checked some demos out, and the names on these titles look a bit iffy, so I won't play those, considering there might be kids watching. So. Just see what this is. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to look into a Minecraft one next week, or next time I stream. May not be next weekend, maybe the one after. Maybe the one after. I'm not sure yet. But next time I do a stream, I'll try and do a Minecraft one. Oh, a bit of 48k music. Very scratchy. Groovy. Not too impressed that one. Oh, did he? I'm going to find something by Llamasoft. Let's try this. What's going to work and what's not? That's what Saturday nights are all about. Well, it is here anyway. Watching games load. See if we can speed that up a bit. Toxic Elephant. Ah, nice to have another watcher. Welcome. I bet you probably don't know what the Spectrum does, to be fair. It's a bit before his time, but 8-bit stuff was really cool. Where it all started, well, not quite, but it did for me. Why am I on TV show? I don't know what that is. Is that a... I guess you mean why I'm on here. On YouTube. I asked myself the same question actually. Why am I on here? Well, because I like playing games and I like to show the games that I used to play. Sometimes I do some game music as well, so it's all about the systems too. Let's try a demo. Another one. Shows off some of the capabilities of the Sinclair. Ah, glad to hear it. Eight-bit games were great. When they worked as well. I might try and do... I used to have a... I used to be able to use my actual Spectrum. I had an interface for it. It was I think it's called the Dev IDE. It's like it plugs in the back of the Sinclair's expansion port, and you could put a compact flash card in it, and you could fill it with ROMs, and you could load the games up, tape images basically, and it would instantly load them in. Or I think they were kind of like tape, cassette images, disc images, and it was great. And me being stupid, and at the time I sold it, I have no idea why. Should have kept it because they're quite rare now. It was a great little add-on for my Spectrum. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on TV either. Well, not really TV, it's YouTube, but I suppose it's TV. But yeah, no, I appreciate you joining in, Simon. Good to have you on. Anyone else is on as well, welcome. If you're on, come say hello. Give us a shout and let us know if there's anything you'd like to see. Specky wise, I'll try and make it work. Try a different one. Let's try a different one. I have found another demo, and this one is worth a watch. This should show off the capabilities a bit better. It certainly is a Saturday night religion. If you want to be religious, this is it. This is my religion, is computers. This is where the Commodore 64 would be doing its alternated drum and bass. But I do love these Spectrum demos. Very cool. Just trying to find some demos actually. There's so many demos that I've never seen before. Some of them I've got to be a bit careful with. Yes, that's something I absolutely agree with. I love the variety of different games and consoles. And, I mean, it's there's so many out there. There's so many I haven't. Some of them I've never touched before as well. One of them, one of the consoles I always wanted to have a go on was the Sega Saturn. I've actually got a Dreamcast up in the loft in a box, but I've got a funny feeling the disk drive's gone on it, which is a common fault on those. And it's got very yellow. So this demo was actually quite impressive. showing off some of the Spectrum's capabilities, I think. Okay, so I think that might have been the end of that demo. Let's try. I'll find a different one. Here we go. Let's find it. Load. Not sure what this does, but we'll give it a try. Maybe that's it. It might be a music demo. Interesting. Hopefully we won't have any boobies on here, so apologies. But I'm sure it'll only be 8-bit graphics if it is, so... I'll have to wait a while for that to load up. Yes, it's not quite what I thought it was going to do. It's just sitting there on a interesting screen. So we'll try this one. And load. No, I actually thought I was going to do something else. Guessing that's all it does. It might go on forever, that. Yeah, I think that's all it does. Intriguing, unless you can change it with some of the keys or something, but... Can you interact with it? That's a good question. The answer is no, you can't. You won't be doing that anymore. So, let's go find another one. And hopefully this will do something. Nope. We do a reset. Could do some programming, but that would probably bore you to death. So we won't do that. Okay. I can find this. I'm looking for something here somewhere. It's a game I'm looking for. It's very much. It's a similar game to Ghouls and Ghosts, and it was Adam's Family by Ocean Software. It was a platformy type game where you jump on. It wasn't a bad game actually. I can find it. Here we go. Yeah, so there you go. Here's all your characters: Thing, Granny, Morticia, Wednesday, Pugsley, and Thing. Cool music. Define keys, right? That's what I want. Down was J, so jump. I can't the space work. Even my keyboard's knackered. This is what I meant. It's very similar to Ghouls and Ghosts. But you can't jump on them for some reason. I don't think you can jump on the skeletons. Skellingtons, not skeletons. Bugger. So basically you're Gomez and you're going around. Oh, I wanted to get that heart up there, but the bouncy ball thing. I have to literally jump right on the top of the head. Nice pets. Oh, you can't jump on those ones. Where do I go from here? This is the question. Nope, can't go on the spiky things. Don't go on the spiky things. Let's go here. That was lucky. Bugger. Yes. It's a great game. It is actually quite a good platform game for the Spectrum. It was a later game though. It was, I think it was out in the maybe 89 or 90, 1990. So it was one of the later games by Ocean. Not easy though, but then none of the games were that easy on here. Practice definitely made perfect on the Spectrum. Ah, it's all about the timing. Oh, I need to go in. Oh, it's a ghost. No. Bugger. Well, on that night, I think I'm going to call it a night. Unless there's any other games you'd like to see, I think that will be the end of my stream, I think. Maybe next week, next time, or whenever, I'll do a Minecraft one. Let us know what you think. Anyway, thanks for joining in tonight. I'm going to call it a night, I think. It was interesting trying to get some of these things working. Maybe I'll come back with some demos next time round. Let us know in the comments. See what you thought. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for joining in, Simon. Good to have you on. And thanks to your son for joining in as well. Good to have a new viewer. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the swearing, if I did any. Yeah, let us know what you think anyway. I'll get some Minecraft stuff ready for next time, I think. So, thank you for joining, and I wish you all good night.